say does that so?
Well, all right. Is Richard on? The guard matchup in this one with two incredible talents going head-to-head.
And we've been really spoiled with all of these guards that we get to watch. The league today has as much talent at the 1 and 2 as it ever has.
So the Nets starting 5. We've got Johnson, and it's Dinwiddie in at the point guard. Here's Finney-Smith. Williams with the defensive effort.
Just enough resistance to force the miss. Barely. That's one he'll generally make.
Yeah, how about the vision there by Ball, showing the unselfishness, just being a willing passer.
So the Chicago Bulls able to put up the first points on the board. Offensive rebound, Bridges. Oh, he blocked it and deflects off the backboard. Johnson wide open, he fires. And the Nets miss again. DeRozan with it, and it's Johnson picking him up. And DeRozan kicks to Levine, and it's Ball in the corner. And it's blocked, and he keeps control of the ball. Bridges outside. First quarter, just over a minute played. Pass to Claxton. He dishes it to Dinwiddie. To the paint. And he makes no mistake on the slam dunk.
Beautiful reverse jam right there.
Use the rim to protect the ball, I think. Most losing teams, Greg, are looking to rebuild. Look to the future, but not in Chicago.
Yeah, their idea to turn it around was to get all-stars. Trading for Vooch in 21 during a losing season, then signing DeMar as a free agent. That's a refreshing approach.
Ball finds Levine, driving inside.
And the length and quick feet allow Bridges to match up defensively against almost anyone on the floor.
Finney-Smith passes to Claxton. Bridges outside. He was all alone on that one.
And we talk about the importance of versatility. He's really got it all on the offensive end.
Here's Ball, and Ball slams it in.
It's almost like he had a bird's eye view of the court. DeRozan always knows where his teammates are.
Dinwiddie passes to Claxton. Nice move. Jams it in off the great move.
Feed the interior. Good things will happen.
DeRozan on the wing. He's guarded by Johnson. Here's Levine. It's hauled in by Claxton. Brooklyn's gone 0 of 2 from deep here. Bridges attacking. Finney-Smith kicks to Dinwiddie. They set the screen. He takes it in. No good. And the Bulls going the other way now. DeRozan passes to Levine.
2 minutes remaining.
The shot goes in. First of the night. He's 1 for 3 to start the game.
A strong inside scorer. Once Levine feels like he's got room to shoot, he does not hesitate.
Dinwiddie with it. Now guarded by Vucevic. Shoots the 3. That shot, no good.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Good ball movement here by the Bulls. The 3. Dinwiddie with the rebound. And it's Dinwiddie with the ball. Bringing it up now for the Nets. You know, Greg, some guys are late bloomers, but DeRozan, he was just the opposite.
Yeah, reports are he had handles at age 3. First dunk came in the 6th grade. 5-star high school prospect, and in a strange way, he's still an underrated superstar.
Claxton the pass to Finney-Smith. In the corner, it's Bridges. Here's Claxton, goes back up. And that's 2 points on the layup. Claxton's got 6.
And the rebound and the follow show you what he is all about. Gritty and determined with a soft touch to match.
Now here's DeRozan. Kicks it to Vucevic. Just 5 to shoot. DeRozan in the corner. That falls. Nice feed that time from Ball. He's got 5.
You could see his confidence on that shot. DeMar DeRozan catches it, fires it without a pause.
Got a piece of it. Williams with the steal. Bridges with the steal. Finney-Smith passes to Claxton. Here's Finney-Smith. Taken away by Williams. Bridges with the steal. It'll count. And no good on the last second attempt this time. And still a close game as the first quarter comes to a close.
Ladies and gentlemen, your full youth dance team.
And we hope you're enjoying the game. Both teams tonight keeping things pretty even so far on the scoreboard. And guys, what stands out to you from the Nets in this one?
Aggressive at running guys to the backboard. You could tell it was part of their game plan coming in.
Yeah, it's clearly a focus for them in this one, and no question that all the second chance looks are paying off.
On the court right now, second quarter starting for the Nets. Thomas is out there with Seth Curry. Then it's O'Neal. Then it's Simmons. And it's Watanabe in at the 3 spot.
And for the Nets, it's been a whirlwind last couple years. Assembling a super team, and before you knew it, it fell apart. But this franchise has been back from the ashes before, so don't write off that front office just yet.
Undrafted coming out of college in 2013, Seth Curry only played 48 games in his first 3 seasons, spending most of the time destroying the G League.
And when you look at what he's doing now, it's hard to believe that Seth was ever kept off an NBA roster.
He's made quite the career for himself as one of the league's great three-point shooters and just an efficient scorer from all 3 levels.
Drummond, and that comes off the assist by Jones.
A tall and powerful big, Drummond has a natural ability to finish inside.
Simmons passes to Watanabe. Curry on the wing. Unloads. Tries again. Here's Watanabe. And that one drops. Watanabe's got his first points of the game.
And those are the kind of nice inside looks they've gotten here in the first half.
It's tipped. And that's out of bounds. Chicago will retain possession.
And he made the right read on that play, but just couldn't secure the steal.
And deflections, they're a stat that all teams track. They show who is the most active defensively.
And it's Drummond with the jam.
With a large frame and a willingness to get physical, Drummond's a relentless rebounder.
Outside for Thomas. Drains it from beyond the arc. Thomas got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3.
Smart decision to kick it out to another guy once the defense is fixated on him in the paint.
And there's the pass to Beverly. And again, it's the Bulls from deep.
Well, White has quickly developed great floor vision. Doesn't miss the wide open man.
Curry passes to Thomas. And again, Brooklyn with the triple. You know, Greg, we know to win at the highest level, you need your star players to show up in the big game. With that in mind, what's the key?
You know, it's their will and their ability to fight. If you look at the great ones, even when things haven't gone their way, they continue to scratch and claw and do everything in their power to try and get the W. Just focusing on the task at hand, that's all you can do.
Yeah, when the game is up for grabs like this one has been, it's all about the attention to detail.
Here's Watanabe. Here's O'Neal. Banked in off the glass. And the Nets lead by 1. Guys, what a tight start to the game this has been.
And it's still in the first half. This could be a wild one.
White left side. In the corner, Drummond with it. Outside, Jones. Lock at 6. Back to Drummond. And stolen by Simmons. Oh, and a fast break for the Nets. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
And a good physical play there from Simmons, not letting the foul stop him from getting that shot off.
And Ben Simmons, the epitome of a point forward.
He passes it well and plays huge for a guard at 6'11". It's crazy. It is very rare to see a player of his size with his skill set.
So Chicago ends up going with the new group. Here's DeRozan driving in.
An excellent defender, whether Simmons is in the post or roaming the perimeter. He's a shot-blocking threat.
And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. Lonzo Ball picks one up. Greg, Ben Simmons, one of 4 players in the entire history of the NBA to average at least 7 rebounds and 7 assists per game through his first 4 seasons.
Think about it, joining Magic Johnson, Oscar Robinson, and Luka Doncic. That is some pretty elite-level company.
The Nets making a switch here. Dorian Finney-Smith's checked in for Royce O'Neal. Johnson comes in for Watanabe. Mikal Bridges checked in for Thomas. And Dinwiddie subbed in for Curry. For Brooklyn, they've gone 4 of 6 from the field here in the second. Dinwiddie with it. Now guarded by DeRozan. Johnson kicks to Dinwiddie. Simmons, a screen on DeRozan. In the corner, it's Bridges. Just 4 to shoot. Passes it to Finney-Smith. Trying to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. And so it's Ball with it. He brings it up for the Chicago Bulls. Johnson with the block. And stolen by Simmons. Now 8 seconds separating the 2 clocks. Williams passes to Vucevic. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
Certainly, Nikola can hit threes, but come on. He's a 7-footer with touch. Those inside shots, they work too.
It has been nip and tuck through the first half.
Exactly, guys. The way it's seesawed back and forth, unbelievable.
And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
It's the fearless nature of LaVine's game that is so fun to watch. It is impressive watching him get in the paint and get calls.
He hits the second from the line. Here's Dinwiddie. He's got 5. Into the lane. Excellent D there from Ball. And LaVine launches it from deep. And he got that one up in time, but doesn't go. Thank you, David. And we'll be back. Halfway through this one, plenty of basketball left in a game that's been fairly even so far. Andre Drummond with a strong contribution so far in this one.
You just love the patience in that first half. Waited until he got the look he wanted.
You love guys who can get their shots within the flow of the offense.
The wing set for him, LaVine and DeRozan. Williams and Vucevic hold down the post for him. And it's Ball in at the wall. That's Billy Donovan's 5 as we get going here in the second half.
Okay, Mr. DeRozan. DeMar still got some bounce left.
Claxton, no good. The Bulls with the lead.
And what makes Chicago tricky to defend, Kevin, they just have such a balanced attack. They can score in the paint from mid-range or hurt you from deep.
Dinwiddie attacking. Rebounded by Vucevic. Vucevic has got his 4th rebound in this one. And the jam by LaVine.
Just absolutely electric in the open floor. LaVine with the bucket.
And the first timeout called of the game for Brooklyn. And for those of you turning in, we're about a minute into the second half. You know, as the Bulls have become a more veteran team, Greg, it feels like they've settled into what they do well.
And you need a strong identity to be successful in this league. Chicago is building towards that, but it does take time.
Here's LaVine following the 3-pointer by Brooklyn. Here's Dinwiddie. They get it again. Watanabe. Claxton the pass to Dinwiddie. Now, here's Bridges. Drills the three-pointer. Bridges has got it all tied up now for the Nets.
And from long range, Bridges getting more and more comfortable taking and making his share of threes.
As we approach the fourth quarter, still anyone's ball game.
Yeah, neither team able to create much of a cushion.
Inside, and Williams with the stuff.
Showing off those playmaking skills. Levine keeps his head up, makes the easy play.
Dinwiddie surveying the floor to the middle. Here's Watanabe. That one falls coming off Dinwiddie's feet. Dinwiddie's got his 5th assist in this one. Bridges against Levine. Out to DeRozan. On the wing, Williams. Outside, Ball. On the clock. Gets the three-pointer to fall. Ball's got 5 points so far.
I tell you, it's unorthodox to watch, but Ball shoots the ball with tremendous rhythm and confidence from beyond.
Now, here's Dinwiddie. 5 points in the game. Here's Johnson. And it's in there. And the Nets lead by 1.
And no matter what they've tried, the D just has not been able to deny them the ball inside.
2 minutes remaining in the first. 2 minutes.
1:58 left in the third. Ball kicks to Levine. The kick out to Williams. Pass to Vucevic. Levine for 3. It's hauled in by Claxton. Claxton's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Bridges, no one around him. That 3 off the mark. Here's Vucevic. He'll bring it up for the Chicago Bulls.
Mikal Bridges has found a groove the last couple of years. 5 years removed from college, and he's become a full-time starter. And what kind of defense was that? You can't give up wide open threes like that. What are you doing?
Here now is Dinwiddie. After the three-pointer from Zach LaVine. Dinwiddie passes to Bridges. Pass to Claxton. It's stolen by Vucevic. And here we go. Fast break. Levine's got it. Jacks up a 3. Rebounded by the Nets. Claxton's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Bridges up top. Guarded by Levine. Nice ball movement by Brooklyn. Bridges against Levine. 4 on the shot clock. With the shot. Brooklyn gets it back with the new shot clock at 14. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
And really the defense fouling there to prevent the layup, but that's exactly what you need to do.
So Chicago ends up going with the new group. Bulls have gone 6 of 8 on field goal attempts in the third. A 75% clip. And it's slammed in by Jones.
Oh, and he went for the two-hander on the slam, using some muscle.
Some urgency from him there. Sure. Timeout called the Nets. And a new group in for the Nets. Simmons checked in for Nicholas Claxton. Royce O'Neal comes in for Johnson. Thomas checked in for Bridges. And it's Seth Curry in for Dinwiddie. And the Nets making a change here. Finney Smith's checked in.
Ladies and gentlemen,
20 seconds left to play in the third. And it's Simmons penetrating. Thomas, it's a wide open look. And it's good, assisting on the play with Simmons. Thomas got 9.
Well, we know Simmons can do this. At 6'11", I don't know that anyone in the league has his vision.
Here's Green. With 2 seconds left, and Drummond throws it down.
Nothing soft about the putback there.
And why chance it, right? Take the dunk if you've got it.
And that's his MLB physical getting.
That concludes the third quarter. It continues to be an exciting neck-and-neck game. Bulls lead by 3. And time for the short break, and stay right where you are. The fourth quarter is coming up next. Here now a chance to show you assist of the game. And it's presented as always by State Farm.
Yeah, a terrific, unselfish play right here. Set up his teammate, and how about the setup this one?
We talk a lot about playing for one another. Right there with the pass, he's demonstrated what it means to do exactly this.
Well, this has been a great contest so far, and I imagine the fourth quarter could have even more action in store for us. So for Brooklyn now, O'Neal is out there with Ben Simmons. Then it's Curry. Then it's Thomas. And it's Finney-Smith in at the 3 spot. The pass to Beverly. It's Jones on the wing. Off target from outside. Brooklyn's gone 6 of 14 with the 3 ball tonight. Just a little over 40%. Bridges with the steal. And it's slammed in by Bridges.
And this is the effort you want to see out of your guys, win or lose.
You can't question the desire of these teams. It's going to be difficult for either side to get separation.
Green with a screen for Beverly. Outside, Jones. In the corner, Drummond with it. Just 5 on the clock. Trying to find Jones. He gets it to him. Shoots over Johnson. And the shot is long. The Nets with the lead. Bridges outside. Passes it to Claxton. Chalk up 2 there.
Not a ball stopper on the wing. Bridges with the help.
Time called here. The Bulls decide to talk it over.
Well, I play for the New Jersey Nets, and look, they made that move across the Hudson back in 2012, relocating to Brooklyn, which I think was the right move.
Both teams deciding to change it up. A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
Well, over that last break, Kevin, I got a chance to listen to what Billy Donovan said to his team. He said, I love how we're shooting the basketball. You guys have been locked in from 3. Just keep taking makeable shots. If you don't have it, pass it to the guy who does. Kevin?
Thanks, David. And, well, over a decade in Brooklyn for the Nets. Richard, what kind of impact has that move had on the franchise?
Well, look, it's been great. The arena is fantastic. The fan base is growing. And more importantly, their ability to attract top-tier free agents like KD and Kyrie. They do not join the Nets if they're still in Jersey. See, he had time to line it up. And you know what? He's capable.
Ripped away. And out of bounds is Chicago gains possession. Bulls trail by 7. DeRozan scanning the floor. It's good. The assist that time from Ball. 9 points for DeMar DeRozan.
He's been doing that since he first came into the league. DeRozan, his ability to get to the rack at will is unmatched.
Bridges kicks to Johnson. Pass to Finney-Smith. Shot clock at 6. The Nets need to get a shot off here. And the shot clock expires. 24-second violation. Andre Drummond's checked in for Williams.
Checking into the game for your Bulls, Andre.
And it's Drummond with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Bulls. Kick out to Levine. And finished off by DeRozan.
We've seen him do this before. DeMar DeRozan, we are accustomed to watching him take and make huge shots. Flushing it on a much taller defender. That is just filthy.
Knocked away. Bridges passes to Johnson. On the wing, Bridges. Guarded by Levine. Bridges kicks to Finney-Smith. That 3 off the mark. Bulls trail by 5. There's Levine. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
And Levine's combination of athleticism and shooting makes him dangerous. A multifaceted player with a strong work ethic.
Listen, they're still right in this thing. Missing that free throw, though, keeps this a 2-possession deficit.
In the corner, it's Bridges. That one falls coming off Dinwiddie's feet. Dinwiddie's got 6 assists in the game. Ball kicks to Levine. The kick out to Ball. Fade away. And they'll get another chance. Vucevic finds Levine. Another shot. And 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact.
A springing athlete. Everybody knows about Levine and his bounce. He's just hard to check. And look, he was fouled right there.
And so Levine nails both of them.
Crucial that he converts those shots. They've got to keep eating away at the lead.
Dinwiddie passes to Claxton. From deep, Johnson. And again, Brooklyn with the triple.
Well, and this has been their strategy throughout the fourth period. We'll see how it pans out.
I think when you've got it going from three-point range, you've got to keep it going. It's a good way to kind of pile up the points quickly.
Kick out to Levine. For 3. Kept alive.
And as long as he keeps missing from deep, the D will keep letting him fire away. He's just off from range right now.
Johnson, the pass to Claxton. Here's Finney-Smith. DeRozan defending. Bridges outside. Lets it go from deep. It's hauled in by the Bulls. Right side, Ball. Here's Levine. Here he goes. Good.
And that assist got him a little nod from his teammate after that one.
So it
And preparing for battle. Each guy with his own approach to getting ready. For what should be an excellent matchup.
Here we go.
So Dallas will get the first possession. Looking at the starting five for the Dallas Mavericks. We've got JaVale McGee. Luka Doncic is out there with Kyrie Irving. Then there's Christian Wood, and it's Green in at the three. Here's Irving out to the right wing. Just 4 to shoot. And there's the whistle. They'll pin that one on Nikola Vucevic. That's his first foul. Drummond's checked in for Williams.
Team foul. Coming onto the floor for your Bulls, Andre Drummond.
Here's Irving. And And he drops in the layup off the glass.
When we talk about guards in the NBA, Kyrie is the best finisher in the paint. To give you an idea of how good the Bulls were last season, they spent 56 days atop the Eastern Conference, but ultimately they couldn't overcome the injury to Lonzo Ball.
Shot clock at 6. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. And Smitty, that was the story in the East last season. So many injuries.
It was, B.A., both in the regular season and in the playoffs. They have that next man up mentality, but when one of your stars goes down, there's not much you can do.
Now here's Irving. Kicks it to Doncic. Three-pointer. And good. Coming on the assist by Irving.
A creative playmaker. I love when Kyrie zips it to his teammates.
Ball with it. Irving picks him up. Outside Levine. Oh, and makes it with the kiss.
And setting the tempo with an assertive move. Like, where was the defense on that play?
No excuse. You have to be aware. He should be on your radar all the time.
Now here's Irving. They get it back. The shot that time not on target. Ball left side. And that's good. His first bucket of the game.
Very creative with the ball in his hands. Lonzo breaking ankles out there.
Drummond against Irving. And here's Doncic outside. Hits a three-pointer. Doncic has got 6.
I love this approach. Getting him involved early, and it's already paying off.
It makes sense, right? You're trying to get off to a fast start, and he can help with that.
Now here's Levine. And Levine throws it down.
I expect this from Zach LaVine to put on a show at the rim. Defense should have seen that coming.
Well, Grant, one thing Levine has done since entering the league, he's taken his strength training very seriously.
No question. I mean, he can play.
You know, Kyrie's love for the game can never be questioned. At the end of the day, he's all about producing results for his team.
Now here's Ball. Here's DeRozan. Soft touch off the glass.
Pounding it inside early and often, setting a physical tone.
Dallas has gone 2 of 2 at the perimeter. Irving, the pass to McGee. McGee, a screen on DeRozan. Pass to McGee. Stolen by Drummond. DeRozan with the ball. And it's McGee picking him up. Levine passes to DeRozan. Irving against Ball. Here's Vucevic. Yep, that one goes.
This is where Vooch is the most lethal because he's got an arsenal of moves to choose from inside.
Irving against Drummond. McGee. Out to Wood. Outside Irving. Offensive rebound, Mavericks. McGee passes to Irving. Goes up again. Drummond grabs the miss.
He is so good attacking the rim. It's rare to see him denied like that.
And they pick up 2.
This is why Lonzo Ball was drafted number 2 overall. Elite vision and size.
Outside, Green. Pass to Wood. Irving with it. Here's McGee. And McGee with the stuff.
Come on now, guys. That's flat out insane.
Hey, when's the last time you saw a jam like that? Ball passes to Drummond. Outside Levine. Now here's Ball. He's guarded by Irving. Now 8 seconds separating the 2 clocks. Here's Green. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. And the first one at the line is good. So Chicago ends up going with a new group. And both free throws good for Green. For Chicago, they've got all 6 shots to fall in the first. Beverly, the pass to Jones. Nice pass, nice catch, and a resounding dunk.
We know Beverly's ability as a defender, but don't underestimate his ability as a distributor. He has good vision.
And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up.
Well, that was clearly a foul.
Both free throws good from Irving.
2-part equation. You have to be aggressive enough to get to the line, then talented enough to sink them.
Not sure why he committed the intentional foul. No purpose.
I think everyone's a little confused, but weird plays happen.
Beverly outside. Pass to Jones. The floater. Oh, no good on the last second attempt there. And a good game so far. As and some good action in the books as we get back to a game that's been pretty close so far here. And let's quickly break down the game we've seen from the Mavericks.
Well, we've watched them force their way to the line, and it seems to be working so far.
They just look hungrier out there. They don't mind taking the pounding.
On the court for Dallas here in the second. Maxi Kleber out there with Reggie Bullock. Then it's Hardy. Then there's Dwight Powell. And it's Hardaway in at the 2. The Mavericks leading. For 3, Hardy. He drops it from range. Well, Smitty, great teams have a plan B when the plan A fails.
Well, BA, a part of it is coaching, but it's also about having the talent to win more than one way. Also, it's about ad-libbing and being able to change on the fly. Total readiness from Patrick. Got his feet set and just waiting for his number to be called.
Pass to Kleber. It's Bullock on the wing. Goes up and lays it in nice and easy.
That's a well-timed, well-coordinated play. Comes right off the pick for the lay-in.
And it's Green off the drive. Jones, the pass to Beverly. And here's Jones. 6 on the shot clock. Pass to Beverly. There's the 3. Bullock puts it in. Dallas has gone 3 of 4 from distance in this game. Now Hardaway. Beverly defending. That's good from Hardaway on the assist from Powell.
Getting enough shots in close to play inside out.
And Tim Hardaway Jr., a valuable offensive weapon, even if he's a bit of a volume shooter, Grant.
Yeah, I mean, his efficiency has never been a selling point, but he consistently will fill up the box score and always willing to shoot and can create for himself.
Terrific pass. That's the unselfishness you want to see. Beverly's all about the team.
To the inside, Powell. Ooh, good finish at the rack off the slick feed.
Excellent tempo on the play, and he leads his teammate perfectly.
White for 3. Now pulls it in. For Dallas, they've gotten off to a perfect 4-for-4 start of the second. Pass to Kleber. Here's Bullock. He's guarded by White. Back to Kleber. Now here's Hardaway. Kleber, screen on Jones. For three, Hardaway, rebounded by Green.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. He just missed it.
And the Mavericks going with a whole new group out there.
First team foul. Substitution on the court.
And we're just over 2.5 minutes into the second. Here's Levine. That shot is off. Good D by Doncic. Dallas has gone 1 of 2 from deep in the second quarter. Here's Green. And it's hammered home by Green.
Oh, nice one-handed jam there, B.A.
Hey, little exclamation point. Here's DeRozan. And the dunk by DeRozan.
Nice little dribble move there from DeRozan to open up space for the shot.
Doncic up top. He's covered by Levine. Pass to McGee. On the wing, Green. Offline with a three.
Okay, that's frustrating. You work hard to get these open looks. You know he liked that one back.
DeRozan against McGee. Back to Levine. Now Drummond. Shot clock at 5. Doncic grabs the miss.
Out of character for him to miss that shot. Maybe just a little too casual there.
18 feet out. And the Mavericks getting another bucket right there.
The accuracy of Kyrie's shot is impressive, helping him clean up in the mid-range.
Here's Vucevic. And the power finish by Vucevic.
Oh, what ferocity on the throwdown. I just love when he goes up with purpose.
Where was the D right there? The effort lacking big time.
In a close game like this, everything has to be challenged, and everything has to be earned.
And I love Doncic's shot selection. So smart at knowing when to shoot it.
Levine passes to Vucevic. And Vucevic slams it in.
Back to the basics, unleashing the one-hand flush.
Boy, he makes the basics look pretty outstanding, though, huh?
That's true.
Now here's Irving. He's got 9. Doncic outside. Back to McGee. Doncic with it. And Drummond picks him up defensively. The Mavericks rebound. Outside for Irving. And he drives in. And even after 2 offensive rebounds, they just can't take the lid off. And the first half comes to an end. We've got a close...
The Mavericks 32. Man, get ready. Here come the Jabberwocky.
And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard. Kyrie Irving really making a difference here.
I'll tell you what, he's still working on his playmaking skills, but he's been tremendous so far in finding the open man.
Yeah, in the first half, he took on the role of playmaker. I think it surprised the defense a little bit, gave this offense a different dimension.
Ball runs point with Levine flanking him. Andre Drummond is out there with DeMar DeRozan. And it's Vucevic in at the 5, roaming the paint. That's the 5 out there for the Bulls.
Probably a play they drew up in the locker room at half.
Listen, put the ball in the hands of your best scorers and let them go to work. Keep it simple.
Levine with it. Green picks him up. Vucevic in the post. Working on McGee. Drummond inside. Guarded by Wood. The shot by Drummond, no good. Dallas has gone 3 of 6 from deep so far.
Yeah, and Christian Wood moving here to the Mavs over the summer. Now, the Mavs knew they wanted more size, so they sent a number of players in exchange, but they got a deadly weapon to help them this season.
Now here's Irving. He's got 11. A good look from Doncic. And good. Coming on the assist by Irving. Irving's got his 4th assist in this one. Here's Vucevic. And he was fouled while and they've stopped the action here. They're using their coach's challenge to see if they can get this foul overturned.
And even with the coach's challenge in place, we've seen so many of these personal foul calls.
The previous play is under review.
The video review.
There's no doubt there's going to be a gray area in a lot of these calls. But at least we have the option to take a second look, so the officials can be sure they get it right.
After the review, the ruling on the floor is overturned.
So they see clear evidence of a bad call, and they're going to overturn it. Probably the right decision.
And give credit to the officials for recognizing the mistake and correcting it. Nobody likes to say they got it wrong, but they fixed it in a hurry.
Outside Levine. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
You know Zach LaVine's never averaged fewer than double-digit points in his career, but he didn't get picked for the All-Star team until his 7th season.
Powell, he's checked in for McGee. You know, one area where Levine improved in his first All-Star season was efficiency, Smitty.
You're correct. The scoring totals were always impressive, but his effective shooting percentage took a big jump up. Zach's playing the smartest basketball of his career.
Here's Levine. And Levine, throw it down.
An explosive, high-level athlete. You see why Zach has won multiple dunk contests.
And the jam by Drummond.
And that's gotta hurt. A turnover for a free run at the rim.
And now we know who has the momentum.
But the truth is, those type of plays are going to happen. You just have to regroup mentally and get back to work.
And Doncic hammers it home.
We've seen why Doncic is a perennial MVP candidate. He's taken over completely at the offensive end.
Here's DeRozan. And the layup is good off the glass. DeRozan's got 8.
In a tight game, they wanted to make sure of that possession.
Doncic right side. And it's Chicago with a board. DeRozan outside. Sinks the tray. And now a 3-point Chicago lead.
We'll love to see more of this. DeRozan needs to keep working on his 3-ball.
Here's Doncic. And he makes it on the layup. Doncic has got 6 points in the quarter.
Another shot right in the lane. That's been their MO this evening.
It's Levine with a drive. We've got 1:48 left in the third quarter. DeRozan for 3. And again, it's the Bulls from deep.
The man is not timid. DeRozan's become one of the game's more prolific scorers, and he's showing it all tonight.
Green for 3. That one falls. Great setup by Doncic. He's got 7.
Not just a knockdown shooter, he does a great job of finding space for his shot.
DeRozan outside. Puts the move on. Off target at the rim. The Mavericks trailing. Green with the ball. Picked up by DeRozan. Irving for 3. It's hauled in by the Bulls. Drummond's got 4 rebounds in the game. Here's Ball. Pass to DeRozan. And the dunk by DeRozan.
DeMar DeRozan, so athletic, rising up to slam it home. Great finish.
Here's Irving. Outside for Green. From deep. Hits the trifecta. It's a tie ball game.
And that's on the defense, giving him a decent look. That's his shot.
DeRozan outside. The 3 is up. And again, it's the Bulls from deep.
And both teams running long-range plays that are working.
How often do we see this these days? Clubs answering each other from range.
Oh, he powers right through the defender for the dunk. Draws the foul, too. And he'll go to the line. That one on Doncic. So Chicago going with an almost entire new group here. Williams is checked in for Nikola Vucevic. Green comes in for Drummond. Jones, he's checked in for DeMar DeRozan. And it's Beverly in for Ball. And the Mavericks will go for a different look here. Kleba, he's checked in for Christian Wood. Bullock comes in for Green. Hardaway's checked in for Luka Doncic. And it's Hardy in for Irving. Kleba right side. Can't hit it from 12 feet. And so it's Chicago leading by 6 as we wrap up the quarter. And let's take this opportunity to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, just shredding the defense with that feed. Zero chance to stop that.
Creating plays for others, it's an art form, but it's also a discipline. Fantastic job.
We've reached the fourth quarter in what has been a very competitive game. Should be an exciting finish. On the floor for Dallas starting the fourth quarter. Dwight Powell out there with Maxi Kleba. Then it's Reggie Bullock. Then it's Hardy. And it's Hardaway in at the 2. Now here's Green. Back to White. The kick out to Williams. Knocks down the triple. And the Bulls lead by 7.
Kobe White keeping his head up, shows great vision, and delivers a great pass.
Pass to Powell. And Powell with the stuff.
And what an aggressive move to the rim. He's really trying to fire up his teammates right now.
Boy, it's not hard to feel inspired after a teammate makes that kind of finish.
The problem is your opponent is making big plays as well. I'll be curious to see the response.
Fourth quarter just getting started. 1 minute in the books. White, the pass to Green. And the shot counts. He's fouled, and it's a chance for a three-point play. And let's take a moment to get your take, guys, on the scoring so far for the Bulls.
It's just a passing clinic from them in this game. Solid communication and unselfish play all around.
Yeah, another thing they did well, running the floor. They've kept the pace high and pulled away with their transition offense.
Beverly outside. From outside, off the mark.
He's got to be mad at himself. You won't get a better look than that.
Out to Kleba. Pass to Hardy. Let's go with a 3. It's hauled in by Beverly. Chicago has gotten 6 of 10 three-pointers to drop. It's stolen away. Hardaway against Green. Hardaway's shot is good.
It's winning time, and that's a winning play.
And the Bulls call time here. So Chicago going with an almost entire new group here. Vucevic, he's checked in for Green. DeMar DeRozan comes in for Jones. Levine, he's checked in for White. And it's Lonzo Ball in for Beverly. And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
Thanks, guys. I got a chance to hear what Billy Donovan was saying to the team. He told his squad to pour on the gas, saying, quote, "We hold the lead. Let's keep throwing it. Be aggressive. This is no time to let up."
Okay, good stuff. Thank you, Allie.
When you get your tickets to see him play, that is what you are paying for. Incredible dunk from DeRozan.
Vucevic in the post. He's guarded by Irving. Vucevic's shot is off. Dallas has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the fourth quarter. Doncic outside. Wood right side. Irving up top. 5 on the clock. And stolen by Williams. And here comes the break. Here's Ball. Good D by Doncic. Dallas has gotten 5 of 11 threes to drop so far in this game. And there's the whistle. They'll pin that one on Nikola Vucevic. That'll be a second foul of the game. Doncic against Levine. Dallas, no good that time either.
Made that shot a little harder than it had to be. No one around him, just ride straight up and drill it.
Ooh, took him no time at all to get that one. Williams has got 6 points in the quarter.
Doesn't shoot often from deep, but Williams gives them the ability to use him from outside.
McGee finds Wood. Fires the three. Can't hit that one. And Chicago will go the other way with it. Williams with it. And it's McGee picking him up. Here's Levine for three. Wood grabs the board. Wood's got his 4th rebound in this one. Here's Doncic. And Doncic hammers it home.
Clutch play by Doncic. He's been doing this since he was a kid.
Chicago has gotten 7 of 12 three-point attempts to fall. Williams from long range. And the rebound goes to the Mavericks.
That's his shot. And one, I'm sure, he wants back.
Yeah!
Explosive leaping ability allows him to play the 5, even though he's a little undersized.
DeRozan passes to Vucevic. Kicks it to DeRozan. Back to Vucevic. 4 on the clock. Ooh, basket interference. This is do or die time.
They must play flawlessly.
Now 8 seconds separating the 2 clocks. Here's McGee. Tries again. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up.
I don't mind that. I mean, they met him at the rim and temporarily prevented the points.
So the first one drops. And that narrows the lead down to just 3. And that's good as he hits both shots.
Yeah, they desperately needed those free throws. And he delivered. It's down to a 1-possession game.
Levine with it. Green picks him up. And an intentional foul right there.
Second personal foul. Second team foul.
20 seconds left in the 4th quarter. And so they choose to intentionally foul.
Second personal foul. Third team.
Good on the first. And that makes it a 3-point lead.
Huge spot here. I like that it's Levine at the line. A fearless player. Tremendous showing of confidence by getting those 2 to fall.
Pass to Doncic. The 3 is up. Here's McGee. Doncic right side. Wood outside for 3. It's not going to go for him. No good there. So a close game sees Chicago taking this one. This one was in the foul.
And Greg, you were talking about this. What you appreciate about this matchup, the team-first mindset on both sides.
Very unselfish, and we're going to see guys moving the ball. And Kevin, they play for one another. That's why these clubs rack up so many assists.
Now a look at Dallas's starting lineup. We've got Green, Wood out there with JaVale McGee. Then there's Doncic, and it's Irving in at the point. Johnson gets the bucket.
Just such a well-rounded offensive player. He's got a little bit of everything.
Down low, and it's McGee with the jam.
How about the big guy attacking the rim? The throwdowns are loud and emphatic.
And so it's Dinwiddie with it. He'll bring it up for the Nets. Here's Claxton, guarded by McGee.
That's what he gives you, a big-time presence on the glass.
And you know what, Greg? Once he gets his hands on it, he's not even thinking about kicking it out.
No reason to do so there. He was going to leave, no doubt.
Now here's Irving. Wood kicks to Doncic. Wood a screen on Bridges. 6 to shoot. Here's Doncic. And the dunk by Doncic.
Well, the tight handle allows Luka Doncic to make the pretty move off the bounce.
And the Mavs fans are hoping this team, Doris, is poised to repeat the success of the early 2000s.
Well, Kevin, I think you have to look at the deep run into the playoffs from last year where they finally figured out the pieces they need to have around their great star, Luka Doncic. Obviously, you need shooting across positions, but I think one thing you need to consider if you're the Dallas Mavericks, paint protection is critical. High-level defenders are critical. So do you need that presence in the paint and a vertical threat at the cup to enhance Luka's skills even more? Boy, Luka Doncic excels in the two-man game. You handle the rock with perfection. Nicely done, young sir. Well, not exactly one of those big, burly power forwards, right? He depends on his leaping ability more than those guys, and it serves him just fine.
Now, here's Dinwiddie. On the wing, Johnson. Back to Dinwiddie. Passes to Finney-Smith. In the corner, it's Bridges. And it's off from three-point range. Pass to McGee. To the left side wing. McGee sets the pick for Wood. Doncic right side. Good, and it's Green picking up the assist. Doncic has got 7 points in the game.
Well, Doncic is never shy from three-point opportunity. You give him a window, he will take it.
Dinwiddie outside. And again, it's Brooklyn converting. And in this first quarter, about 3 minutes played. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Well, watching Luka Doncic, you see someone who has got extraordinary feel for the game of basketball. Knows when to score it, knows when to pass it. His vision and his big-time shot-making are all incredible. The way he's shooting free throws tonight, you simply don't want to put him there.
To the paint. Finney-Smith passes to Bridges. Here's the pass to Claxton. Shoots over McGee. Here's Bridges. Here's Claxton, and it is flushed down with a nice jam.
And the second chance becomes a dunk. We could feel over here.
GA, such a good, aggressive play in the paint. Now, here's Irving. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. Wood finds Irving. Back to Wood. Dallas moving the ball around. Shot clock at 5. Here's Doncic. And he converts the layup.
6'7", 230 pounds. Luka Doncic is a load in the painted area.
Dinwiddie surveying the floor. Misses the 3.
I'm shocked that didn't turn into 3 points. I mean, he makes you pay on those nearly every time.
Nobody near Irving. Another 3 for Dallas.
Kyrie Irving makes things look easy from range. This guy's so efficient beyond the arc.
Dinwiddie against Irving. Power down with both hands.
Some power coming from the PG.
Ah, that's right, GA. Seeing more and more of that these days. Backcourt guys who can elevate.
We know versatility is huge in this game. Just a tremendous job finishing that play. Wow.
Nets trail by 4. Finney-Smith kicks to Bridges. 17 seconds left here in the opening quarter. Pass to Finney-Smith. No good that time. Good D by Wood. It's stolen by Johnson. No shortage of scoring here at the end of the first quarter. The Mavericks on top, up by 4. And if you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter in this one. All right, we'll take a look now at how the points have been generated so far. A scoring breakdown for the Mavericks.
So far, they've moved the ball well, leading to open, high-percentage looks. Lots of assists in this one.
I think the other thing they've done a great job of is making their presence felt inside, converting tons of paint opportunities.
They've got Simmons. Thomas is out there with Curry. Then it's O'Neal. And it's Watanabe in at the 3 spot. So that's the lineup for Brooklyn. The Nets shooting their initial free throws of the game right here. And last season, the Nets were a favorite to win it all. But, Greg, a first-round sweep by the Celtics proved a very rude awakening.
And Kyrie missing so many games. How about Harden wanting out? Hard to build chemistry and continuity. That has to be the focus moving forward.
And that one's good. Hardy.
And I like how he draws the attention on the inside, and then the nice little kick out in rhythm for the jumper.
Simmons dishes to O'Neal. And it's blocked. Simmons passes to Thomas. Pass to Watanabe. 4 on the clock. The 3. Rebounded by Hardy.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
Back to Kleba. And here is Hardaway. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. Simmons looking it over. And the layup's good off the glass.
Well, this is exactly where Ben Simmons looks to become assertive. The closer he is to the cup, the more dangerous he is.
Hardy passes to Hardaway. Now here's Hardy. Misses the layup. Brooklyn trailing. Here's O'Neal. He feeds it to Simmons. So it looks like the Nets will retain possession here. Two minutes now played in the second quarter. Screen by O'Neal to the middle. Whoops, anticipated the pass. Turnover. Pass to Hardy. Uncovered. Brooklyn with the rebound.
All by himself, trying to step up. He's got to be frustrated with the miss.
And Curry has it in the corner. O'Neal a screen on Powell. Here's Curry. That misses. Had a chance to tie it there.
Never easy to stop this guy at the rim, but that is a beautiful contest right there.
And Doris, what you like about Dwight Powell is that he doesn't force anything on offense. Just takes what he has available to him.
He is the perfect role player, playing alongside his teammate Luka Doncic for this reason. Excellent screen setter, a real threat vertically at the cup. What a target for Luka.
Here's Watanabe. He's guarded by Bullock. No one near Curry as he lets it go. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Curry's got 5 now.
Just focusing on the task at hand. That's all you can do.
Boy, the tide is running one way and then shifts back in the other direction. I've lost count of how many lead changes we've had here tonight.
Thomas, it's a wide open look. Here's Simmons, and Simmons slams it in.
When you're 6'11" and have that kind of athleticism, get to the backboards. Well done, Ben Simmons.
Hardaway with it. Now Thomas defending. Shot to stop the run. Dallas no good that time either.
And I thought that was going to drive. It looked good from here.
It's Curry outside. Trains the three-pointer. Curry's got the lead up to 6 now for Brooklyn.
Curry will absolutely light you up from the corners. Anywhere on the floor, he's dangerous, but the corners, that's his sweet spot.
Here's Powell, and that one is good.
Second chance points always hurt. Just not enough effort to block out.
No doubt those extra possessions can really add up against you when you do not take care of the defensive glass.
Up top, Bullock. And foul on the... And here we go with the coach's challenge. Not surprised in a competitive game like this. And he's disputing the personal foul call.
And this is the time now where
the previous play is under review.
What constituted the original personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Indeed, and the one thing with replay review.
The ruling on the floor stands.
Which these players are moving at. And how fast the action really is, and how hard it can be sometimes, Greg, to make the right call. And so the word is in. They have decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. The double checking, and the game continues on.
And a new group out there on the floor for the Nets. And a new group getting ready for Dallas. JaVale McGee's checked in for Dwight Powell. Christian Wood comes in for Maxi Kleber. Luka Doncic, he's checked in for Tim Hardaway Jr. And Irving subbed in for Hardy. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Johnson. And it comes off the front of the rim.
Well, certainly not the best defensive effort, but this guy can't make them pay for their laziness.
Just 2 seconds between shot clock and game clock. Here's Wood. He's still scoreless so far in this one. McGee is screen on Dinwiddie. Irving dishes to McGee. And he floats in for the easy 2. Credit the assist on that one.
When Kyrie Irving comes off that pick and roll, he has so much attention on him due to his speed that it results in a lot of easy shots for the guys around him.
So the clock runs out with the score tied going into halftime. Stay with us, folks. We'll get back just after halftime to start the third quarter.
Together, loud for the Jabberwockies.
And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard yet. Luka Doncic has been exceptional here, guys.
And he's going to put up points every time out, but boy, he made it look so easy in that first half.
And let's see if he continues that trend the rest of the way. He certainly has the talent and the endurance to do just that.
On the floor for Dallas, we've got Irving, Wood out there with Green, and there's JaVale McGee. And it's Doncic in at the 2-guard spot. Bridges shot, good. Oh, and with all the gifted range shooters in this league, Doris, it seems like in the clutch, more teams go for those long-distance, quote-unquote, Hail Mary threes, rather than 2 quick field goals inside.
Well, it makes sense if you have guys who work on those types of shots. We see Stephen Curry do this all the time. But I don't always agree that that should be the play. If you have the time, go for high-percentage 2-point looks.
Dinwiddie kicks to Bridges. Dinwiddie against Irving. Back to Bridges. Shoots over Doncic. And that one hits back iron. Dallas leading by 3. McGee is screen on Dinwiddie. Irving passes to McGee. Bridges against Doncic. Deflects the pass. Bridges with the steal. Now the pass to Johnson. Nice ball movement by Brooklyn. Tipped away. Finney-Smith kicks to Bridges. Claxton the pass to Bridges. Puts up a three, and the Nets another three.
You've got to be aware and stay attached to Mikal Bridges beyond that arc. This guy dangerous as a shooter.
Dallas has gone 4 of 8 tonight from three-point land, shooting 50% on the three ball here.
Boy, you think about a team that was as heavily laden with talent as the Brooklyn Nets were when they had Kevin Durant, Kyrie Irving, and James Harden. But obviously injuries played a part. The trade, the big trade happens. A lot of bumps in the road for a roster that looked built to contend.
For the lead, McGee with the block. Back to Wood. Outside Green. There's the triple. Bangs home the trifecta. Green's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Despite the Nets shifting lineup stores, they're still fairly dominant.
Well, that's a credit to their organization. You have to be able to push aside the drama, shut out the noise, and when the ball is tipped, just focus on the game right in front of you.
Doncic kicks to Wood. Doncic outside. Outside Green. And it's out of bounds. The Nets will take it the other way. And we have to take another glance at that powerful rejection.
And guys, that is lockdown defense at its finest, going right at the shot and then able to knock it away.
Dinwiddie against Irving. Dinwiddie's shot is off.
Well, we didn't see the same kind of control we're used to seeing from him. This guy is usually a tremendous finisher.
The three for Doncic. Another three for Dallas.
What I love about Luka Doncic is how much fun he has playing the game. Shots like that, the flair just demonstrated.
And that's a foul called on Josh Green. That is his first foul of the game. Foul, he's checked in for JaVale McGee. .116 left to play in the third. Claxton, and he finishes it off with a one-handed jam.
And he's an automatic finisher when he gets into that area.
He is, and he picks the simple one-hand stuff to get the 2 points. Castapau fires the three. The shot comes out. The Nets go the other way with it. Finney Smith passes to Dinwiddie. Here's Finney Smith. In the corner, it's Bridges. 5 on the clock. Timeout called, the Nets.
And sometimes from the outside, not always clear what led a coach to call for a timeout.
And as you know, it's what comes after that gives you some sense of what has changed.
JaVale McGee's checked in for the Mavericks. You have to like what you're seeing from Luka Doncic.
Yeah, he is on a major role today. This timeout was desperately needed. They've got to come up with a new game plan designed to shut him down.
And Dallas calls their first timeout of the game.
There they go, fans. Your Brooklyn Nets. Most exciting fans in the building. If you are one, put your hands in the air and let the babies that you get done. Give it up for the Brooklyn Nets.
There's 37 seconds left in the third. Bridges misses. The Mavericks leading.
Some noise, everyone.
Out left to the wing. The wide open look here for Wood. No good with the triple. Now a timeout called by Brooklyn. The Nets have gone 4 of 9 from the floor so far in the third.
Show some love.
Irving against Dinwiddie. He kicks it to Bridges. They set the pick. Just 5 to shoot. Inside. Wood with the block.
Man, an aggressive block there by Wood. He's not going to shy away from competing defensively.
And we just... And while we can now, let's take a look at today's State Farm assist of the game.
And he may not be known as a pass-first guy playing out of the two-guard spot, but he shows here that he can dole out an assist or two when he needs to.
Well, having multiple playmakers on the floor makes you a much tougher team to defend.
And I know I speak for all of us when I say I can't wait to see what kind of finish awaits us here in the fourth quarter. We've got Mikal Bridges, and it's Finney Smith in at the fourth. So that's the Nets 5.
They continue to battle out there, so close to taking the lead.
Yeah, but that's been elusive. They've missed a few plays along the way that they'd love to have back.
Passes it to Wood. Right wing. Here's Irving. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
And Kyrie Irving, a Picasso with the ball in his hands. And like a lot of genius-level creators, he marches to the beat of his own drum.
And you know, Greg, Kyrie sometimes is just a tough guy to figure out.
And the danger is pulling too much in your own direction. Even he confessed regrets about in Cleveland withdrawing from teammates and isolating himself. All part of growth.
Here's Doncic. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
You can see Luka Doncic has the body, the handle, the footwork, and the savvy to draw fouls. That is nicely done.
And team-wide, they've been terrific from the line here. Just one of those nights when the confidence has spread from one player to the next.
Let's look at the energy stats, how the hustle game has been going for Dallas.
All game long, they've had active hands and really out in the passing lanes. And that aggression on defense has resulted in a ton of steals.
Those block shot numbers are big as well, guys, sending a clear message. We are not going to be scored on easily.
Finney Smith can't get it to go. Dallas has gone past the three-point line for 13 of their shots, 6 of 13. Here's Irving, and that one drops for him. And the Mavericks lead by 3.
Boy, at the rim, an undersized guard, Kyrie Irving may be the best to ever do it.
And stolen by Irving. Doncic with it. Bridges covering. Some nice passing here by Dallas. Oh, the jam by Wood.
Wow, and that sort of showmanship is just deflating right now to a team trying to get back into a game like this.
Ouch, Greg, that is definitely an emphasis jam. A big apostrophe or exclamation point, maybe even a question mark. Doncic finds Irving. The shot's good on the assist by Doncic. Irving's got the lead up to 8 now for the Mavs.
Luka Doncic made it known early in his career he is one of the best passers in the NBA.
Claxton the pass to Bridges. Kicks it out to Johnson. And right away, they match it with a three-pointer of their own.
And with that three-pointer, how about ending that 11-0 run by Dallas?
Feeds to McGee. Pass to Wood. Dishes it to Doncic. Wood a screen on Bridges. No one near Doncic as he lets it fly. Another 3 for Dallas.
He's found his rhythm from deep, and you can see the confidence.
And I think the defender knows once he gets cooking, look out. The bucket looks awfully big to him right now.
Finney Smith kicks to Dinwiddie. 5 to shoot. Offensive rebound. Mavericks leading by 8. The pass to Wood. McGee in the high post. Now here's Green. T right on him. A good look from Doncic. And it's Dallas with another.
Well, we're talking about one of the league's best scorers, and the confidence Luka Doncic has in himself to take over is readily on display.
Bridges misses. Dallas has gone 2 for 2 from three-point land to start the fourth quarter. Irving dishes to Doncic. And the dunk by Doncic.
And there's no doubt about this one. Playing with a lot of confidence tonight. It's a statement victory for the Mavericks.
Free throws were a big factor in this one.
You know, it's always great to get a lot of shots at the line, but the key, they were able to convert tonight. You start making free throws, and it can get you the win.
And you know, looking back at all the contributions tonight, it was a really phenomenal all-around game for Luka Doncic.
Every time he shot it, it seemed like it was going to drop in. And if it didn't, everyone was surprised. And once they smelled blood in the water, you could see the killer instinct take over.
And you want to save your best for last. Tonight, they've done that and then some.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Luka Doncic. That is his first foul of the game. Bridges against Doncic. Bridges kicks to Johnson. Looking to end the run. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Out of bounds. Dallas will take possession.
That's miscommunication, and we rarely see that happen.
With the prospect of making a big lead even bigger.
And you got to jump at this chance. Stretch that lead out as much as possible.
Here's Doncic, and Doncic throws it down.
But the truth is, they've had control of this game.
And I couldn't agree more. What makes it that much more impressive, they're doing it on the road.
Here's the 3. Finney Smith can't get it to go. On the wing, Green. Doncic passes to Wood. Irving from long range. The shot off that time. So we see the Mavericks taking the win here. David, thank you as always. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now.
We've got two teams here that like to play up-tempo, hoping to find lots of fast break points tonight, RJ.
Yeah, it could be tough when both squads have this type of speed. It makes it a little bit harder to escape the defense. And look, everybody will keep the ball locked up tight tonight.
And a look at the starters for the Bulls. Levine and DeRozan, the star-studded wings. Andre Drummond is out there with Nikola Vucevic. And it's Ball in at the 1 spot. Now here's Levine. Banked it in off the glass.
A strong inside scorer. Once Levine feels like he's got room to shoot, he does not hesitate.
They set the pick. Pass to Watanabe. And it's cleared by Vucevic.
You often expect him to convert these types of shots, but the D must have made their presence felt to prevent that one.
Here's Levine. And the dunk by Levine.
Ooh-wee. Man, I'm telling you, every time Zach Levine takes flight, we need this man back in the dunk contest quickly.
And in Chicago, there are still feelings about what could have been last year. That team was rolling with Lonzo Ball at the point. But once they lost him, things definitely changed.
Just a textbook lead pass right there, putting it right where it needed to be.
Here's Ball. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. Yeah, Ball hurt his left knee. Initially, they thought they might get him back before the playoffs, Grant.
Yeah, and unfortunately, BA, that was not the case. And when he's not out there, the ball movement isn't the same. You also lose that size in the backcourt. And, of course, he was shooting 42% from 3.
Now here's Dinwiddie. Oh, powered down with both hands.
And one move ahead of the defense. A solid pick.
And then the monster dunk to complete the play. Well done.
Well, great chemistry on display. He understood where to put the screen in order to free up his teammate.
Did you guys see that? What an insane slam.
Man, you got to have some hang time to pull that off. Johnson against DeRozan. Johnson inside. He can't get that one to fall. And it's Chicago the other way. And there's the call on Lonzo Ball. That's his first foul of the game.
I love great defense. Just quick to establish his feet, and he takes the hit.
Ball against Dinwiddie. Pass to Johnson. Down low. There's a screen. And Bridges, here we go. Dinwiddie, no good. For Chicago, they've gone 3 of 3 so far from the floor. Here's DeRozan. Blocked! And they get it back. Stolen by Dinwiddie. And pushing it up the floor. Here comes Brooklyn. Pass to Watanabe. Claxton down low. Drummond's there. Back to Watanabe. Here's Claxton. Stolen by Drummond. Levine with it. And Johnson picks him up defensively. Ball passes to Levine. Can't get it to drop. Johnson with the defensive effort for Brooklyn. They've gone 2 for 5 here in the first.
And the Bulls, that's a team that's built to win now. But boy, is the top of the Eastern Conference stacked.
Here's Levine for 3. Pure from three-point range. Levine's got 7.
An elite scorer, Levine is terrific at understanding when to pull up just like that.
Dinwiddie passes to Johnson. And there's 1:38 left in the first quarter. 6 to shoot. Screen by Claxton. Tries to snap the cold streak. They get the rebound. The kick out to Johnson. 4-3. Another shot. And the basket by Bridges. So looking at the East, where do you think Chicago slots in, RJ?
Boston, Miami, Milwaukee, Philly, each of those teams have MVP-level talent, and it's going to be a battle. I don't know who's going to come out on top.
So it's Chicago now, after the basket by Brooklyn. Vucevic in the post. He's covered by Dinwiddie. Vucevic's shot is off. Brooklyn trailing. Dinwiddie passes to Bridges. Vucevic with some nice D. 2-for-1 opportunity here.
Hey, if I'm in their shoes, I go for it.
The kick out to Ball. And a foul. And they're not happy with the call here. Coach is given the signal. He's going to use his challenge. Probably a good idea in such a close contest.
And even with the coach's challenge in place, we've seen so many of these personal foul calls still disputed.
The previous play is under review.
No doubt there's going to be a gray area in a lot of these calls. But at least we have the option to take a second look, so the officials can be sure they get it right.
The ruling on the floor is confirmed.
And they've made their decision. The call will stand.
And as much as it hurts to lose a challenge, I think Coach would challenge that call again if he could. He really disagreed with the foul, and he's still peeved.
And that one falls for Ball. And so Ball nails both of them. 29 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Boy, they need something to go to regain some confidence.
No question. Way too many empty possessions for them. Look at the power on that.
He has to be one of the top dunkers in the game today. Here's Levine for three. Nails it from three. Levine's got 10.
We've seen the evolution of Levine as a three-point shooter. He's gained the confidence behind the arc, and he makes an impact there consistently.
Here's Beverly. To the paint. Picked it out of midair. Oh, deflected. And so it's Chicago, up by a healthy 8 points at the end of the period. Hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And before we move on, what do you think about what we've seen here from the Bulls tonight?
Well, their offense is clicking so far, capturing the momentum here early on.
Credit the game plan coming in. They've identified some weaknesses, and they are exploiting them.
On the court right now, second quarter for the Bulls. Kobe White out there with Patrick Beverly. Then it's Green. Then there's Derek Jones. And it's Williams in at the 5.
Reliable approach, getting the ball in the paint and going to work.
Here's Curry. And he was fouled in the act of shooting. Opportunity for a three-point play here.
When they get their opportunity to punch it inside, they don't hesitate. Well, you look at Seth Curry. For his career, around 44% from long range. That's easily top 5 in NBA history. Woo! Defensively, you can't afford to let him get to the rim that easily.
Well, that might be why their deficit is what it is right now.
Yeah, it's going to take better rim protection than that if they're going to climb out of this hole.
Physical play from Simmons chasing down the offensive board, making sure his team converts on this trip.
Outside, Williams. They get it back. And it's good. 2 points. White's got his second basket of the night.
Those are some hustle points. Really bonus points when you put in a miss.
Outside Curry. And the 3 off target. And Seth Curry, one of the elite shooters in league history. But his road to the NBA was no red carpet, Grant.
So true. I mean, after graduating from Duke in 2013, a couple years in the G League proving himself, the questions were about his defense, but that stroke was never in question.
If the defense lets him inside, he will not hesitate. He'll gladly drop that thing right in the cup.
Beverly, the pass to White. Counted. All 3 of his attempts have gone in.
And once more this half, they find a way to get great position inside.
Screen by O'Neal. To the middle. Here's Finney-Smith. Second chance shot. Oh, it's blocked by Green. Outside White. Jones. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
Attacking the rim with power.
Tremendous finish. Curry's shot is off.
Give the defender credit, willing to challenge the shot. Lots of other guys just let them score there.
Here's Jones. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for the Bulls. So Chicago going with an almost entire new group here. Drummond's checked in for Williams. Vucevic comes in for Green. Levine, he's checked in for White. And it's Lonzo Ball in for Beverly. Shoots. And the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way. It's on Zach LaVine. Well, as you know, Grant, this game can be so hard on your body. As a player, how do you determine the difference between being hurt versus being injured?
It's a great question, B.A. Look, sometimes as players, you need someone to protect them from themselves. In today's game, the teams today are so smart about protecting players and preventing things from getting worse. But it really comes down to the players, the doctors, the team overall, just being smart and having a big picture about the injuries.
So the Nets making a switch here. Bridges is checked in.
I know what they say, defense wins championships, but you need some bucket getters too now.
Levine against Bridges. Levine passes to Drummond. And Drummond with the jam.
Because he draws so much attention on offense, the D, look, they're going to have problems with Levine, and it opens up some great passing lanes for him. No clue how he misfired on that shot. You don't see that from him very often. And in 2021, when the Nets traded for James Harden, they became the favorites. And after it all fell apart last season, many were left wondering what might have been.
You know, for the Nets, history repeating itself. Think back to 2013, their trade with the Celtics, creating another star trio. It didn't work out, and it set the franchise back for years, RJ.
Yeah, but credit the front office. They made something out of nothing. They got young assets, and they got them these stars. And they are still in a relatively strong position because they got a ton of picks in return.
Here's Watanabe. Now quiet so far offensively, searching for his first points of the game. Just 5 to shoot. The Nets need to get off a shot here. Vucevic with a steal. DeRozan outside. Here's Levine. No good with a layup. The Nets have gotten 5 of their first 11 shots to fall here in the second quarter. Oh, it's stolen by DeRozan. And a fast break now for the Bulls. 40 seconds left to play in the second quarter. And the dunk by DeRozan.
Amongst the best decision makers in the league, Lonzo with the right decision there.
Here's Johnson. Three-pointer, Bridges. It's hauled in by the Bulls. Levine finds Ball. Count the basket. Ball's got 6.
Woo! His energy is unmatched.
And all of a sudden, that man was just on the other end.
Wow. And the basket by Bridges.
When guys are moving the ball, sharing it, it makes the game so much more fun, both as a player and as a fan.
DeRozan passes to Levine. Yes, great play by DeRozan to set him up. He's got 12.
Well, Levine is fired up tonight and having no trouble finding points for his squad.
And so it's Chicago, a sizable.
24, the Bulls, 38.
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the rout that it's threatening to be. Boy, Zach LaVine has been sensational.
Yeah, they've done an amazing job of creating room to operate for him. And then, of course, executed.
I like how they came into this one with the game plan, and they're just going out and executing it. Terrific job.
They've got Royce O'Neal. Also, Ben Simmons out there. Dorian Finney-Smith is out there with Seth Curry. And it's Thomas in at the shooting guard position. So that's the Nets 5. Timeout called here. Chicago decides to talk it over. So Brooklyn ends up going with a new group. Here's DeRozan. He's off on that one. And Brooklyn going the other way now.
And a different kind of score. DeRozan attempted 741 mid-range jumpers last year. Almost 300 more than anyone else.
The shot by Johnson, no good. The Bulls shooting an efficient 64%. Excellent. DeRozan passes to Drummond. And Drummond with the jam.
I'll tell you what, it's good to be his age.
Yeah, I don't have memories like that at my age, though. And Grant DeRozan, high volume from the mid-range and extremely accurate.
You know, B.A., he consistently makes about half those shots. And defensively, you know that's his favorite area. But his ball handling and vertical negate anything you throw at him.
The offensive rebound. Pass to Watanabe with 2 on the clock. Jump shot is good that time. Watanabe's gotten his first basket of the night.
Nice ball movement there. Delivered the pass right on time.
And here's Drummond. Driving to the basket. Ooh, and he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair. Back on draft night 2017, the Bulls trading away their star, Jimmy Butler.
And what a haul they got from Minnesota. Zach LaVine, the headliner, and he's turned out to be a franchise player. It's tough to win one of those type of deals, but Chicago got a stud.
Dinwiddie. And it's cleared by Vucevic. Vucevic has got 4 rebounds now. Pass the ball. Back to LaVine. DeRozan outside. Top of the key. Rebounded by Johnson. The Nets have gone 2 of 5 in this third quarter. Inside. Oh, a great 1-2 punch. Beautiful pass and a nasty jam.
Maybe they've been going to him a little too much. Now, he's having a great game, but his team is losing, and that is all that matters.
To the paint. Oh, and there's a one-hand jam.
Adding insult to injury with the dunk off the steal.
Nice to see a good play on D. That led to some fireworks.
Once he poked it away, you knew what was on his mind.
A line change here for Chicago. A little under 2.5 minutes gone by in the third quarter. Beverly against Curry. And Beverly gets it to go. Hey, Beverly's got his second basket on the night.
And trust me, when the D's slow to react, he'll be the first guy to make them pay.
Yeah, they're going to do a much better job of putting a little bit of pressure on him on his way to the hoop.
Here's Curry. Outside Finney-Smith. With the drive. And there's the slam. Dunk to finish it off.
The size mismatch makes that a high percentage look.
Outside Jones. Beyond the arc. Drills it from deep. Jones has got 7 points.
He can really stroke it from deep. You have to keep better tabs on him.
Curry with it. He's picked up by Jones. Back to Curry. Uses the glass to finish the layup. He's got 5.
I like the intention, the focus, finding a way to make it work inside.
Outside, Williams. Outside Jones. The 3. And again, it's Chicago with a 3.
If you give a shooter of his skill an opening like this, he's going to take it every time.
Screen by O'Neal. A minute 6 left in the third. Here's Thomas. And it's thrown down hard with both hands.
And what an aggressive move to the rim. He's really trying to fire up his teammates right now.
Boy, it's not hard to feel inspired after a teammate makes that kind of finish.
And that could be the spark they needed to make a little run as they try to even this thing up.
And let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for the Bulls. White hits them both.
Productive trip to the line. He doesn't like to leave points on the table.
Beverly against Curry. 43 seconds left in the third quarter. Shot clock at 6. Here's Finney-Smith, and he jams it home with authority.
He may not have that traditional power forward build, but his bounce, well, that kind of levels the playing field.
Beverly into the lane, and stolen by Simmons. Here's Thomas. He's guarded by White. And there's the foul. It's on Kobe White. That's his first foul of the game. Timeout called. Brooklyn.
Substitutions on the court.
Started.
Timeout, Brooklyn.
Timeout. Started.
The most passionate fans in the world. Let's go.
Timeout. Started.
Next. Now on the way to the floor. Give it up for Team Hype. Get loud, everyone. Let's give it up for Team Hype.
There's 18 seconds left in the third. Here's Simmons. Pass to Johnson. Oh, and Johnson slams it in.
Great setup. When you have Simmons' height, it's easier to see the entire floor.
And Levine, here we go. And there's the rejection. And so it's the Chicago Bulls. They have a nice 9-point cushion at the end of the quarter. All right, let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
Now, I know he's a big man, but he's got some point guard in him if he's making passes like this.
And for the defense, it's so tough to guard a big man with that kind of court vision and dime dropping ability.
Fourth quarter action is upon us. Thanks as always for joining us. On the court for Chicago. Ball runs point with Levine flanking him. Nikola Vucevic is out there with Andre Drummond. And it's DeRozan in at the small forward position. Clock at 4. Ball. The shot misses. Nice D from Bridges. Brooklyn trailing. Pass to Johnson. The crossover. The kick out to Simmons. And it's Simmons with the jam.
As point guards go, I don't know that anyone can throw it down like Simmons. He dunks more than most centers do.
Levine against Bridges. Drummond with the ball. And stolen by Simmons. Levine with a steal. Vucevic in the post. Working on Claxton. Claxton with a rebound. Claxton's got his 5th rebound in this one. Pass to Bridges. Here he goes. And a nice finish on the layup.
And this is just typical of him. Always making an impact at crucial moments in the game.
And his team needs every bit of his production if they want to pull this one out. It is neck and neck here in the final period.
On target from range.
Their strategy has been pretty simple here in the second half. Attack from three-point range.
And you see this so much more nowadays in the NBA. Teams putting a larger emphasis on jacking up threes.
Drummond against Dinwiddie. Nice move. Nifty move. It's hauled in by the Bulls. Drummond's got 4 rebounds now. Ball passes to Levine. It's good. And the assist that time from Ball. Ball's got 3 assists now in this one.
Credit to Levine. Not an easy hoop, but total focus on his shot.
I tell you, a little extra pressure on D when you're up against a point guard who can elevate.
It doesn't make it easy, does it?
Yeah, hard to strategize for a guy who can make a pass or a play like this right in your face.
Just over 2.5 minutes played now. Final quarter of regulation. And it's Ball off the drive.
Give lots of credit to Ball. He's refined his free throw shooting for sure.
No good on that one. And he sinks the second. For Brooklyn, they've gone 3 of 4 in the fourth and looking confident on offense. Up top, Dinwiddie, hounded by Ball. And slam dunk by Simmons.
You love seeing games like this from Simmons, looking absolutely dominant and in control offensively.
Pass to Vucevic. The three from Ball. Brooklyn with the board. Claxton's got 6 rebounds now in the game. To the middle. Here's Bridges. And it's Bridges with the jam.
They're going at it on offense. Neither team backing down.
Man, this has been a fun one, but look, who doesn't love a high-scoring game?
Here's Ball. Deflected. Lets it go from deep. Oh, almost had a 4-point play right there. But he'll go to the line with a chance for 3. It's on Zach LaVine.
Hey, nice work attracting the foul from deep. He'll shoot 3.
He makes the second free throw, and that narrows the lead down to just 3. And so he's good on all 3 free throws. And that brings him within 2 here.
See, it's easy to see why his teammates trust him. He's a leader on this team and loves coming up huge in the clutch.
Here's Ball. Here's Drummond. Kicks it to DeRozan. And the dunk by DeRozan.
The veteran leader of this squad, DeMar DeRozan, showing the kids how it's done down the stretch.
Pass to Claxton. Back to Dinwiddie. Johnson against DeRozan. Clock at 6. Johnson passes to Bridges. Oh, rejected by Drummond. They retain possession. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. And it's time to take another look at that powerful block.
Yeah, obviously he had the shot well anticipated, able to shut it down with authority.
43 seconds left in the 4th quarter of this one. Ball with it. Pass to Drummond. 6 on the shot clock. And DeRozan, here we go. Rebound Brooklyn. Time called here. The Nets decide to talk it over now. They're down by 4. There's 25 seconds left in the 4th quarter. Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Over that last break, I got a chance to hear what Brooklyn's head coach said to the team. He was pumping them up, trying to rally them, saying, quote, "This game is ours. Don't back off now. Force mistakes with our defense. Work quickly at the offensive end and just keep attacking. Looking for a late burst, guys."
As always, Allie, we thank you. And they foul intentionally. Now they're going to have to do that again. They're not in the penalty just yet.
I can't believe that took so long. They needed to foul much sooner.
Here's LaVine.
That is powerful.
Oh, yes.
Great to see guys who don't back down under pressure.
He knew what they needed here and was determined to deliver.
And the foul on Ben Simmons. That'll be a second foul of the game.
And great job to establish position and square up.
Five ticks left in the 4th quarter here. LaVine. Nice D from Bridges. So a close game sees Chicago taking this one. Just a
And it's going to be the Bulls off the tip. Now let's take a look at the Bulls opening lineup. Ball and Levine are the guard set. Vucevic is out there at DeRozan. And it's Drummond in at the center position. Now here's Vucevic. That shot is off.
Well, you will not see that from him very often, especially right at the rim.
What you love about Vucevic, the consistency, solid shooting percentages, and he's averaged double-digit rebounds for the last 5 years.
Back to Wood. Fires the three. Buries it from three-point range. Wood's got the first bucket of the game with the three for Dallas. Doncic against Levine. And DeRozan. Here we go.
You know, Zach LaVine is not just a scorer. He's really good at setting up his teammates, too.
First quarter of play, 1 minute played. Here's McGee, and it's McGee with the jam.
And, guys, he's not an easy man to stop when he's got the rim in his sights.
Never has been, never will be. He is a determined finisher.
And, guys, I like the fact that he chose the one-hand tomahawk slam because you get a little higher when you go off one hand and 1 foot.
You know, Greg, adding to that for Vucevic, the last 2 seasons, he's been excellent in the playoffs.
Great point, Kevin. His numbers were up over what he did in the regular season. He hits clutch shots, gives them a physical presence, and he is just a rock in the middle. Well, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
And you know what? They're going to keep using him. I mean, he'll be the centerpiece of their offense today. You can bank on that.
Ball, no good. The Mavericks have gotten their first 3 shots to go in for him to start off this game. Outside Irving. The shot, no good. Nice D from Levine. Bulls have gone 2 for 4 from the field so far today. And then Levine with the jam.
And you see why Levine's been a hard, tough out in the slam dunk contest. Has a natural ability to entertain the audience, and that bounce and athleticism certainly doesn't hurt either.
Now here's Doncic to the inside. And it's McGee with the jam.
It really does make the game easy for your teammates when you can lead them to the rim that well with the pass.
DeRozan passes the ball. Stripped it away. It's deflected. Irving against Vucevic. Out to Doncic. Here's Wood. 6 points for him. Just 5 on the clock. Good. And the assist goes to Doncic. Wood's got his 3rd basket of the night right there.
Boy, what a brilliant find by Doncic. During the summer of 2021, the Mavericks had some major changes. Longtime head coach Rick Carlisle left after 13 years in Dallas, and they also got a new GM.
Here's Doncic. The Bulls getting the bucket. Pass to Green. Out to the right wing. And here's Wood outside. Chicago grabs the miss. Coaching staff changes aside, Clark. The front office moves affect players that much?
I think they do, Kevin. It's hard for them not to. Normally we see a flurry of trades or free agent signings. We saw it with the Mavericks trading away Kristaps Porzingis, changing the composition of their squad, going in a different direction. So that'll take some adjustment to.
Doncic, an easy 2 points on the layup.
Doncic, such a difficult matchup. Too big for a guard, too skilled for most wings. Luka is simply a problem in capital letters, exclamation point.
And finished off by Wood.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
What, you mean the throwdown at the end? I'll tell you what, fellas, I mean, the highlight shows are going to pain them even more.
McGee, and out of bounds as Chicago gains possession. And it's a completely new group on the floor for the Mavericks. There's 38 seconds left to play here in the first. Ball kicks to Vucevic. Out to DeRozan. Outside Levine. Clock at 6. That one drops for him. Levine's got 9 points.
Nice work that time by Levine using his length. He can do damage in there.
Kleba with a screen on ball. Passes it to Kleba. And here's Hardy. Out to Hardaway. 3-pointer. No good on the last second attempt there. And so it's Christian Wood making highlights for the... And close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out in the second quarter. In a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for Dallas.
To me, it's been the ball movement. That's been the key. I mean, going from good to great. Not settling for a good shot, making that extra pass, keeping the defense off balance, and taking great shots.
And also, guys, they're out-muscling their opponent. The points in the paint are piling up because of that aggressiveness.
They've got Dwight Powell. Hardy is out there with Hardaway. Then there's Reggie Bullock, and it's Kleba in at the 4. That's the lineup out there for the Mavericks. Now here's White. They now take the lead. White's got the lead up to 1 now for the Bulls. Well, Greg, we see it every year. Those overachieving teams in the NBA. What enables them to be greater than the sum of their parts?
Well, listen, luck can play a part, but confidence is a huge factor as well. If you walk into that gym every night believing you'll find a way to win, oftentimes you do.
Williams with the block. That's out of bounds. The Mavericks able to retain possession here. Now off the inbound. Here's Powell. Second chance shot. And the pass to Hardy. Outside Hardaway. Now here's Hardy. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet.
The nastiness, the edge, the tenacity, the ferocity that Beverly plays with, really admirable.
Takes a 3. And the Bulls another 3.
And no matter who it is, that kind of D isn't going to get it done.
They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
And he's an automatic finisher when he gets into that area.
He is, and he picks the simple one-hand stuff to get the 2 points.
Hey, guys, I know I'm stating the obvious here, but those could be an important 2 points considering how close this game is.
Now here's White. Green inside. Kleba on him. And Maxi Kleba is going to pick up the foul. That's his first foul. So Chicago ends up going with the new group. Here's Vucevic. Kick out to Levine. And then Levine with the jam.
That's what Zach LaVine is known for, getting positioning inside and throwing it down.
Kevin, what's so impressive to me about LaVine? It's the all-around play. He affects the game across the board.
And the shot is good.
And really, it's been a major aspect of their offense in the early stages here. Their success working the ball inside and getting points from close range. Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
Yeah, but that's no excuse for that kind of foul. I mean, that might be an explanation for it, but certainly doesn't justify it. And even then, it's just not a good play.
Now, here's ball. Levine can't hit. And Levine's efficient as well.
And good shooting numbers, no doubt. Last year, he cut back on the turnovers. And, boy, he's still young. There's still tons of upside to be had.
And that rejection had some mustard on it. Huge, huge play.
Sharp instincts on D there. Just timing when to rise up and swat that one away.
And the first time out of the game called for Chicago.
Adjustments are a part of the game, and the coach sees something he doesn't like here.
And you know what? We'll see what changes he makes coming out of this timeout.
And a little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second quarter. McGee is screen on Levine. Doncic dishes to McGee. They kick it out to Green. Shot clock at 6. No good from Irving.
And if they know what's good for them, that's the way they'll defend against him every time he takes the ball in the three-point lane.
Doncic against DeRozan. The kick out to Ball. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. You know, Greg, we talk a lot about Ball's offense, but his defense is just as important to this team.
Oh, Kevin, very disruptive. He has terrific positional size, and he can anticipate where the offense is going.
They kick it out to Green. Some nice passing here by Dallas. Doncic passes to Irving. Oh, and he almost had a 4-point play right there. He'll go to the line with a chance for 3.
Hard to keep up with Irving. I mean, this guy knows how to get to the line. He's a multi-dimensional scorer, always attacking.
Makes it, and the next one could tie it up. And he makes all 3.
He's as solid as it gets from the line. I mean, give him the opportunity. He's cashing in on those.
Bulls shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw shots of the night.
And a season ago at the charity stripe, this is a group that shot an impressive 81%.
And you can't take those numbers lightly, fellas. I mean, their free throw shooting made a difference for them in a lot of their games last season. Really always a plus to have a big guy stroke it from the line like that. The soft touch on full display.
Doncic, no good. And so it's Ball with it. He brings it up for the Chicago Bulls. DeRozan gets the bucket. DeRozan's got the lead up to 4 now for the Bulls.
Check out the body control from DeRozan there, guys. I mean, clearly there's contact, but it's almost impossible to affect the shot.
Here's Wood. 10 points for him. He kicks it to Green. Pass to Doncic. And no good that time. Great D that time from Vucevic. DeRozan with it. Now Green defending. In the corner, Drummond with it. 50 seconds left in the first half of the game. Offensive rebound. And it's Drummond with the jam.
There are a few men in the league that attack the glass as well as Drummond does. He's almost unstoppable chasing down second points. He's a tenacious and ferocious offensive rebounder.
Mavericks trail by 6. Feeds it to Doncic. McGee uses the glass to finish the layup. McGee's got 6.
Hey, there's a reason why he shoots such a high percentage, guys. I mean, he picks smart shots, high-quality shots, in close shots that he takes.
And Levine throws it down.
Oh, inflicting some punishment with the 2-hand flush.
They're going for the throat.
Now's the time to do it. Keep attacking that rim.
Wood with the bucket.
For a big, Wood can really knock it down from out there. He'll stretch the floor any chance he gets.
Here's Levine off with the layup. And some good action through the first 2 quarters. Thanks so much, David. And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. You look at Zach LaVine, he's really been playing well.
In that first half, he was a hot knife, and the defense was butter. Sliced right through them.
Well, you know what, guys? My question is this. Who's he going to posterize in this half? You know, we've already gotten a number of filthy dunks out of it.
Taking a look at the Bulls. The wings set for him, LaVine and DeRozan. Vucevic is out there with Andre Drummond, and it's Ball in at the 1. The Bulls have been solid at the line so far, 4 for 4.
And, you know, very quietly, Vucevic puts up phenomenal numbers consistently. A nightly double-double threat who, you know, bullies opposing defenses on the regular.
And the dunk by Doncic.
Just the kind of play they need in a game this close.
You know, that's the kind of aggression they want from their floor leader.
And it just forces the defense to pay more attention to him, guys, which we know can open up things for others.
Oh, Kev, he put some anger behind that one.
You're telling me.
Treated the rim like it stole something from him.
And DeRozan throws it down hard.
Well, guys, we've seen DeRozan. He's got tremendous bounce, and when he's airborne, not only is he up high, he's strong while he's in the air, too. Really special.
Here's Irving, and he banks in the layup. Irving's got 5.
Yeah, the D has not been able to keep the ball out of the paint at that end of the floor.
Ball kicks to Vucevic. Outside, Levine. That shot off. Good D by Wood. Mavericks trail by 6. In the corner, Irving with it. Stolen by Ball. Tries from 16, and Vucevic throws it down.
No higher percentage shot than that, guys. You love seeing Vucevic finish at the rim like that. Excellent aggressiveness there.
Doncic outside. Over in the corner, Wood. Dallas again turning it over.
And you talk about believing in yourself. Man, how about Christian Wood?
Greg, self-talk and self-confidence is critically important at this level. And, you know, this guy, Christian Wood, was cut or waived from 4 NBA teams. Wasn't on an NBA roster for an entire season. Finally broke through with Detroit in year 5, and there's no turning back now for the big fella.
Now here's White. They lead by 8. That's the biggest of the game. Clock at 4. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
Yeah, attacking the interior is something White does well. He's crafty, and he makes good adjustments against the defense.
They get it back. Doncic. Excellent D there from Williams. Chicago leading by 10. Green taking his time here. Kicks it to White. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. It's going to be on Kyrie Irving.
And White is looking to make things happen out there. If he has to get physical in the process, that is not going to be a problem.
And a new group getting ready for Dallas. JaVale McGee's checked in for Wood. Reggie Bullock comes in for Green. Tim Hardaway Jr.'s checked in for Luka Doncic. And it's Hardy in for Irving. The shot's good from McGee.
Boy, for a 7-footer, he's got really good bounce, does JaVale McGee, and doing a nice job working on the glass there.
White, wide open. He fires. Drills it from outside. White's got the lead up to 13 now for Chicago. It's stolen by Jones. Green finds White. A little under 2.5 minutes off the clock now here in the third. Knocks down the 3 ball.
Man, you have got to honor White on the perimeter. Once he gets comfortable from there, it's going to be bad news for the defense.
Right now, let's send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Thanks very much. The reviews have been good for the league's moves to eliminate foul calls on non-basketball moves. The NBA said it wanted the game to be played, not manipulated. Draymond Green says it helps to know that you'll have more of a fair opportunity as a defender. Guys can't just cheat the system. Kevin, back to you.
That's great to see, David. Thank you. And it's the Bulls with the ball after the Mavericks pick up 3. Beverly for 3. That shot missing, and the Mavericks going the other way now. Here's Kleba, and Kleba slams it in.
He just punched the ticket on that one. That'll get the job done.
Powerful 2-hand jam.
I tell you what, if he's got a few more of those in him, this lead will really start shrinking.
Now here's Beverly. The kick out to Williams. And here's Green outside. Good, and it's Williams who picks up the assist. Green's got his first 3 points of the game.
How can you forget about him? I mean, he's not going to miss that open of a look.
Dallas shooting their 7th and 8th free throw attempts for the game right here.
Yeah, and fairly decent a season ago, about 77% from the line.
A different look for Dallas. Christian Woods checked in for Maxi Kleba. Green comes in for Reggie Bullock. And Doncic is subbed in for Tim Hardaway Jr. And it's DeRozan with the ball for the Bulls. A 12-point game. And he's going to get whistled for that foul, G. That was intentional, but not exactly logical.
How about pointless to foul there? I mean, I don't know where his head is, but it's not in the game.
Levine, a primetime threat to knock down those mid-range jumpers.
Doncic passes to McGee, and the slam dunk by McGee.
And no doubt they'd love to see him get a lot more of those opportunities.
And that deficit will go away quickly if he does, Greg.
Well, I like the way he capped off that drive. The one-hand hole punch.
And so it's the Chicago Bulls up by a dozen here at the... And let's take now this moment to bring up our State Farm assist of the game.
And he sliced the D wide open with his speed. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
Yeah, that's just a brilliant read of the defense. I mean, it was also excellent anticipation of the movement of his teammates before the pass. Just great harmony on all sides.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that to this point has not been an evenly fought contest. Irving is out there with Luka Doncic. And it's Green, and there's JaVale McGee. And it's Wood in at the power forward. That's the lineup in the game for Dallas. No one near Doncic as he lets it fly. Good. Great play by Green to set it up.
And normally near the top, handling the ball. Luka sneaking out to the corner there, getting free for three. The real come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
A little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer there.
Green kicks to Wood. Launches it. And it's Chicago with the rebound. Drummond's got his 4th rebound in this one. Levine dishes the ball. And the call will be against Lonzo Ball. That's his first foul.
And really just a great play to sacrifice his body and take the charge.
Heads up action there. Reading the play and then beating him to the spot. Well done.
Here's Doncic. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
And you look at all the things Doncic can do. One in particular, he can control the pace of the game.
And Greg, I love that about him. His size, his strength, his savvy, his skill set. You really can't speed him up at the offensive end. Everything he does is at his pace and his tempo. He methodically breaks you down.
And again, Chicago turns it over. Mavericks trail by 12. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Luka Doncic. That is his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
Fourth quarter still young, just over a minute play. In the corner, Drummond with it. Out of bounds, Dallas will take possession. Dallas has gone 1 of 2 from three-point range here in the 4th. The drive by Doncic. Green, the pass to Irving. Fires from deep. Again, the miss by the Mavericks.
Tell you what, the defense was lucky there. I mean, leave him that open from range, he'll typically knock it down.
Just rubbing it in their faces with that dunk.
He is never going to take his foot off the pedal.
And that's terribly demoralizing for a defense, guys. I mean, they know he's going to keep coming and coming and coming, and that they may not have an answer for it.
And it's Drummond with the jam.
Well, part of their game plan was to block out the noise and just stay focused.
And what's been impressive is that it's not been any one player. It's been a collective effort, contributions from everybody.
And DeRozan, here we go. Excellent D that time there from McGee. Mavericks trail by 16, and the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Ball.
Risky pass there. They're lucky to retain possession this time.
Doncic against Levine. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. It's on Zach LaVine.
Doncic, because he's so skilled and so savvy, he does a nice job forcing the defense into tough spots when they're guarding.
And you watch the way Doncic runs this offense. He's become a master at the pick and roll. Incredible to see someone run it to perfection.
Here's Drummond. Played in with a nice touch off the glass. And the Bulls lead by 16.
That's where Drummond generates most of his offense. I mean, he's got a lot of moves in the low post.
Connects from three-point range. And with Doncic in the pick-and-roll game, he's so good at such a young age.
It's amazing how well he reads the defense, but he can also freeze the defender or create confusion with that hesitation. He has all the tricks to run it.
The wide open look here for Wood. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Deep two from Ball. Christian Wood grabs the rebound. And so Wood will bring it up for the Mavericks. They trail by 16. And he's good on the three ball. Wood's got 6 points in the quarter.
How about Wood? Boy, he can hurt you a lot of different ways, and he's on fire tonight. Yeah, he was just a skosh late on the contest. That's going to be a goaltend for sure.
The Bulls leading by 11. Vucevic to the pass to DeRozan. Oh, and the jam by DeRozan.
Boy, Vucevic, so solid in all fundamentals of the game, and really an outstanding passer for a big guy.
Wood finds Doncic. From deep. No good that time. And Chicago will go the other way with it. At one point, they led by 16. For three, Levine got a piece of it, and he gets it back. Wood against Vucevic. Clock at 6. From deep. And it's DeRozan missing. The Mavericks have gotten just under 45% of their attempts to drop in the fourth. 4 of 9.
And so only one team answered the bell tonight, guys. Not a monster blowout by any means, but still a double-digit victory for the Bulls.
And the big difference here was accuracy from three-point range.
And once they started sinking shots, it really stretched out the D and created other opportunities. And anytime they got space, they seemed to just knock down another triple.
And you know, when you look at the huge impact he had, just a monster game for Zach LaVine.
Well, the defense just couldn't figure him out, and he continued to put it to him.
Just reliable, guys. He's just always trying to make the right play.
On the wing, LaVine, guarded by Doncic. On the wing, DeRozan. Kick out to LaVine. Whoops, there's the 24-second shot clock violation, so they'll turn it over. Irving from long range. Offline. And so Chicago takes this one. And by a big thank you, David. Great interview once again. And that about wraps it up.
possession to come out of the backcourt of this game.
No, exactly, B.A. Both teams are led by their terrific guard play. The outcome of this game likely hinges on the respective performances of those two positions.
And the starting lineup for the Nets. Nicholas Claxton out there with Yuta Watanabe. Then it's Mikal Bridges. Then there's Johnson. And it's Dinwiddie in at the point. Here's Watanabe. Pass to Bridges. Here's Dinwiddie. Back to Bridges. Clock at 6. And a miss there on the triple. Outside Irving. Wood outside. Up top, McGee. Back to Wood. Ooh, it's stolen away. First quarter of play, a minute in. Out to Bridges. Takes a 3. And the rebound goes to the Mavericks.
Just enough of a shot contest to bother him.
Guys, when you consider the firepower that the Nets have, obviously built to contend, but the defensive end has got to improve. We know championships are built and begin with the defensive side of the floor.
And yep, it's good.
Such a smart offensive player. Mikal Bridges assertive and focused when he gets this close.
Outside Irving. A little over a minute and a half into this first quarter, and he converts the layup. Endorsed for the Nets defense. Getting back a healthy Ben Simmons will be a big help.
Well, consider, B.A., that Ben was a two-time first-team all-defense already in his career. Joe Harris is competitively tough and brings size on the wing. And with some defensive depth coming in, getting stops has got to be the focus.
That's a foul called on Cameron Johnson. That's his first foul. Outside Irving. Nails it from beyond the arc. Irving's got 5 now.
Kyrie Irving makes things look easy from range. This guy's so efficient beyond the arc.
Dinwiddie passes to Bridges. Five to shoot. Johnson finds Dinwiddie. Oh, McGee with the block. Right side, Irving. This one for 3. The rebound by the Nets. Bridges, left side. And it's Bridges with the jam.
Well, you cannot let Mikal Bridges get into the paint because he's going to hammer it home when you do.
Dallas has gone 1 of 2 from three-point land so far. Wood, right side. The 3-ball. And good. Coming on the assist by Irving.
And you know, you felt this coming ever since summer. The idea of Kyrie Irving out of Brooklyn. Now, we all know the two sides just couldn't see a long-term future together. So the Nets were able to send Irving away and get something before he left in free agency. Attacking the rim with power.
Tremendous finish. Brooklyn trailing. Trying to find a spark here.
Yes, indeed. A rough stretch offensively. They could really use a basket.
1:24 left in the first quarter here. Here's the pick. Three-pointer, Bridges. Doncic pulls down the board. The Mavericks have gone 5 of 6. They're rolling. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair. No good on the free throw.
Now at the line for your Mavericks, JaVale McGee.
And the second free throw is good. And this Mavericks team, Grant, they are loaded up on shooters who can hurt you from outside.
And that's the way they should be built. Force teams to spread out and give Luka space. And when the Mavs get hot from outside, they are dangerous.
And as it goes out of bounds, Brooklyn able to keep possession.
He clipped the ball there, but not enough to nab the steal.
But a really good read on his part, being disruptive at the defensive end right now.
Green with the ball, and Johnson picks him up defensively. Wood outside, on the wing Irving. Back to Wood. Pass to McGee, and McGee with the stuff.
They've been very effective so far. a balanced attack at its best.
On the offensive end, it feels like they're getting the shots they want, and defensively, they are connected and on a string.
Here's Doncic. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair.
We have learned in a very brief period of time that there is absolutely nothing on a basketball court that Luka Doncic can't do. He is no doubt amongst the very big-time superstars in this league. You want to contest this guy's shot, but you absolutely don't want to send him to the line. He will make you pay.
Bridges outside. Pass to Watanabe. The Nets need to get off a shot here. Here's Johnson. That one off the back iron and out.
That's a decent look for him. He just couldn't convert.
And so it's the Dallas Mavericks in a good situation, up by 13. And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. All right, well, a look at how the points have been generated so far. A scoring breakdown for the Mavericks.
They've done a great job facilitating shooters. Their early game has seen a lot of hot passes and has kept the defense guessing as well.
Yeah, they've also been alert and active on the defensive end, creating turnovers and turning those into points on the offensive end.
They've got Tim Hardaway, Maxi Kleber out there with Dwight Powell. Then it's Hardy, and it's Bullock in at the 3 slot. So that's who Dallas starts the second with. Now here's Curry. Back to O'Neal, and Kleber over to help. Outside Curry. Over Kleber. No good on the shot, and it's Dallas the other way. Out to the right wing. To the inside, and stolen by Simmons. Outside Finney-Smith. Back to O'Neal. Outside Finney-Smith. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Dwight Powell. That's his first foul of the game.
Second team foul.
And about a minute gone in the second quarter. Curry passes to Simmons. Takes it inside. Ooh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now.
Guys, it seems to me that what's gotten lost in all the criticism of Ben Simmons shooting is the fact that this guy is still very special at the things he is very capable of doing.
And Simmons has taken a ton of heat recently.
He really has, B.A., but it seems to me he's ready to prove his doubters wrong. Maybe he uses all that criticism as motivation to finally improve his shooting, because absolutely on the defensive end, this guy is a terror. And in transition, he puts a ton of pressure on you.
Thomas. No good there. That would have cut it to single digits. Kleber with it. Now guarded by Curry. Pass to Hardy. Down low. Kleber outside. Kleber with a screen. Fires the 3. Brooklyn with the board.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
For 3, O'Neal on target from range. O'Neal's gotten himself going with a triple. His first basket of the game. To the inside. Knocked away. Here's Kleber. Out of bounds. It'll go to the Nets. Brooklyn has gone 1 of 2 from deep in the second quarter. Here's Simmons. Uses the glass on the layup.
Boy, Ben Simmons, because of his size, inside, he is a dangerous force.
Here's Hardy. The shot, no good. Good D by Finney-Smith for Brooklyn. They've gone 2 of 4 here in the second quarter. Drive by Curry. Pass to Thomas. Back to O'Neal. 6 to shoot. Screen by O'Neal. Here's Curry on the take. Hardaway grabs the board.
He's as surprised as we are. Most nights, that bucket is automatic. You know, there was a time years ago when the Mavericks were one of the NBA's shakiest teams. Now they're one of its proudest franchises.
And now the Nets on the break. On up the court. Nice shot by Simmons. And it's now only a 5-point Dallas lead. And a breakdown here, guys. The hustle stats for the Nets.
Well, their hands resulting in plenty of steals in the early going, keeping the opposition there off balance.
Another big component of their early game tonight has been points off turnovers. Great job converting on those chances.
And it's a completely new group here for the Mavericks. Here's Dinwiddie. No luck on that one. Now Dallas takes it the other way. 13 points was their biggest lead of the game. And you can attribute the Mavs' rise to stable ownership and some very savvy front office moves.
Yeah, so true, B.A. They've made some great decisions in the draft, for sure. They've been able to find cornerstone players and build solid rosters around them.
What fascinates me about Kyrie Irving, clearly he is one of the most skilled guards to ever play. Ask his counterparts, other NBA players, who their favorite basketball player is, who the most complete player is. The answer will be Kyrie Irving.
Watanabe on the wing. The kick out to Johnson. Inside. With his first shot attempt. And they forced the shot clock violation. Great D. The Mavericks leading. Doncic on the wing. Pass to McGee. Wood outside. Irving with it. And Johnson picks him up defensively. Green for three. And good. Coming on the assist by Irving. Irving's got 3 assists tonight. And again, about Kyrie Irving. We really are witnessing one of the best point guards to play the game, Doris.
B.A., one of the best scoring guards we have ever seen. His handle is elite. It gives you some sense of how much the position has evolved. Point guards almost must score as much as they facilitate.
Here's Watanabe. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game from him. Doncic on the wing. Fires for 3. That one no good. And Brooklyn going the other way now. Offensively, it's been a struggle for them.
Yeah, they need to string together some shots to have any kind of chance.
That one's good for 2. Bridges has got 6 points.
And you like the balance here, not just falling in love with the 3-ball.
Here's McGee. No good, a bit long that time. The Nets have gone 4 of 10 from the field in the second. And there's the foul. It'll go on Kyrie Irving. That's his first foul. 12 seconds left in the first half of this one. For 3, Bridges. It's rebounded by Dallas. McGee's got 4 rebounds now. Here's Doncic. Off with the layup. And so it's Dallas closing out the quarter.
14.
Just about ready for the second half here. A big comeback is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. Kyrie Irving really making a difference here.
Yeah, he's kind of been the floor general for them tonight. A lot of assists for him.
I don't know that you necessarily think of him as someone who's going to create for others, but boy, all night he's been willing to make the extra pass.
On the floor for the Nets. Yuta Watanabe out there with Cameron Johnson. Then it's Nicholas Claxton. Then it's Mikal Bridges. And it's Dinwiddie in at the 1. Dallas has got 4 of 7 threes to go so far in this game.
The people upstairs in Brooklyn have been making some very interesting moves, trying to put together a championship caliber team. And the defense got away with one there. I mean, that's a shot he typically makes.
Pass to Watanabe. Back to Dinwiddie. Out to Bridges. And stolen by Green. Irving against Johnson. And the officials whistle a foul on the shot. The bucket is good, and he'll go to the line.
Well, that pass is a product of Kyrie Irving's great instincts. He's got a terrific mind for the game.
Are those big decisions by the Nets front office difficult to deal with as players?
You know, some guys can ignore the politics, but I'm sure others do have questions at the end of the day, though. These guys just want a ball. And ultimately, I think they just roll with the punches.
Now here's Johnson. Pass to Bridges. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Launches it. Fires in the triple. Bridges has got 9.
You've got to be aware and stay attached to Mikal Bridges beyond that arc. This guy's dangerous as a shooter.
Irving, that's good.
And just totally relentless, only increasing the intensity level.
One thing I enjoy is watching players who don't pay attention to the score. You lock in on the moment and play the right way.
On defense, the Mavericks. Bridges down low, guarded by Doncic. Johnson passes to Dinwiddie. Back to Johnson. Shot clock at 6. And he comes up with a bucket.
It doesn't get any easier than that. The defense has to play better.
Here's Irving. Pass to McGee. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. Granted, it's a shooter's league, and we're seeing more and more big men float out to the perimeter and knocking them down.
Well, B.A., the game has evolved, and the shooting, particularly from the bigs, is fantastic. But, you know, I wish the bigs had a little bit more diversity. I don't mind shooting from the perimeter, but every once in a while, go mix it up and take advantage of your size mismatch in the paint.
Now here's Dinwiddie. Watanabe kicks it out to Dinwiddie. Lets it go. And Kyrie Irving clears the rebound.
I think he's gone completely dry. Nothing is hitting.
And this is where you hope that he can find something easy so he can see the ball go through the net.
Here's Johnson. It's rebounded by Dallas. Doncic has got 4 rebounds in the game. Wood outside. Irving for 3. The rebound by Bridges. The Nets have gone 2 of 5 in this third quarter. Here's Watanabe from 7 feet. Yes, and a nice assist from Dinwiddie.
You have to have the vision to find the open man. Beautiful pass.
And think about this. In an era of load management, Mikal Bridges is a rarity. He has never missed a game in college or the NBA.
The Nets have gotten 3 of 6 shots to fall so far in the third. Pass to Bridges. 1:36 left in the third. Here's Watanabe. Out left to the wing. Takes the 3. Hauled in by McGee. McGee's got his 6th rebound on the night. And if you talk to Bridges, Grant, he really credits his mom for his determination on and off the court.
You know, B.A., it's a terrific story. Now, she actually made the NBA before Mikal did. She joined the 76ers organization in 2015, 3 years before Mikal was drafted.
And it's Bridges with the jam.
Playing from behind, it's amazing he chose a dunk with that high a difficulty rating.
Yeah, no question. That was a stellar move with plenty of swagger. Now here's Bridges. He's got 11. Dinwiddie goes in. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up. It goes on Kyrie Irving.
The defense there doing whatever they can to protect the rim.
Boy, you think about the start of Spencer Dinwiddie's career, it was rocky. This guy falls to the second round. He gets waived a couple of times. It wasn't until he found his way to the Nets that he started to find his footing.
And just shredding apart the defense with his passing. He's helping to pace this offense so well.
And I think they count on him for that. He is a tone setter, extremely unselfish.
Now a timeout called by Brooklyn.
That's a good timeout. They just can't hit anything.
Sometimes it just feels like misses become contagious. He wants to settle his guys down right now.
So Brooklyn ends up going with a new group. And Dallas calls time here. And now that they have some time to get a little bit of rest, it's time for these players to regroup while hydrating themselves with some Gatorade, looking to gain a boost of energy as they continue to play in this game.
And staying hydrated is the only surefire way to do it. An athlete's body doesn't have the same power and stamina without proper hydration. These guys will be sure to use this timeout wisely.
A big group substitution here for Brooklyn. Claxton, he's checked in for O'Neal. Johnson comes in for Finney-Smith. Bridges, he's checked in for Thomas. And it's Dinwiddie in for Curry. Timeout called, Brooklyn.
Yeah, coach no doubt wants to use this timeout to review the matchups and maybe make some adjustments as well.
And the guys get a little bit of a break, mentally, physically, just recharge here quickly.
And the Nets making a change here. Finney-Smith's checked in. .27 seconds left in the third quarter. Doncic against Bridges. Here's Finney-Smith. Well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup.
That's what you call using your body. Playing a little bully basketball is Dorian Finney-Smith.
Pass to McGee. Doncic outside. And here's McGee from outside the arc. Second chance effort. Well, through 3 quarters of play, down double digits. It may be difficult to overcome. The Mavericks. The fourth quarter has arrived. So good to have you with us. Dallas has gotten 6 of 13 shots to go from outside the arc. Kyrie Irving out there with Luka Doncic. Then it's Green. Then there's Christian Wood. And it's McGee in at the center position. That's the lineup out there for the Mavericks. Green for 3. And it's stolen by Finney-Smith. Fast break, Brooklyn. Pass to Dinwiddie. Oh, McGee with the block. And so the ball out of bounds. McGee touched it last. Five on the clock. Bridges against Doncic. And they'll turn it over. Couldn't get the shot off. A shot clock violation. And the fans love seeing incredible moments on defense like that block.
Oh, showing no signs of giving up this lead. That block sent shockwaves into the opposition sails.
And for the Mavericks, they're shooting it at 52%. Outside for Green. That one falls. Great setup by Doncic.
This guy has been elite as a passer since he entered the league. He takes pride in making the guys around him better.
Here's Dinwiddie, and he banks in the layup.
Well, you love the activity out there. What a play. This guy is busy on the offensive end.
Kicks it to Doncic. Jacks up a 3. Brooklyn with the board.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
You know, guys, that's the selfless attitude of Mikal Bridges. So willing to give it up to an open guy.
Outside for Green. Pass to McGee. The rebound by the Nets. Claxton's got his 5th rebound in this one. To the paint. And here's the foul. Oh, look at that. Oh, my goodness. Cocked it back and fired it home.
Well, quick transition has Bridges positioned perfectly. Puts the nice finish on the transition opportunity.
And despite the size mismatch, getting a little aggressive down there in the paint.
Some guys just relish the challenge. Find a way, and he does.
Out to Wood. Pass to Irving. Puts up a 3. Offensive board. Great positioning on the putback. And the Mavericks lead by 10. And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The hustle stats for the Mavericks.
You have to be a fan of the energy they've played with on the defensive end. Active hands and feet, and it's come up big a few times for them.
They've also been scoring on the break. With how difficult it is to get buckets in the half court, anytime you can push the ball in transition for easy ones, that's big time.
Bridges outside. Left side, Johnson. Back to Bridges. And the refs are going to rule that unnecessary contact. That's a flagrant 1 foul.
Ooh, hard foul. Can't let him get away with that level of contact.
That's a simple call for the officials to make. Everyone knows the league is cracking down on that kind of intimidation tactic.
Well, what you love about Mikal Bridges is he is going to accept whatever his coaches and team ask of him. This is what's allowed him to be successful.
Kept alive. Pass to Finney-Smith. Bridges, right side. From downtown. Pure from three-point range. Bridges has got 12 points in just the second half. Here's Irving. Ooh, making his presence felt here. He's now 6 for 9 in this game.
We all know that Irving wants to be the man to hit that shot. When he takes it, he usually finds a way to finish.
Finney-Smith's shot is off.
If you want to cut into a lead, you have got to trust your teammates and move the ball.
Out of bounds. It'll be Brooklyn's ball. For Brooklyn, they've gotten 5 shots out of 9 to go in this fourth. Now here's Dinwiddie. Pass to Claxton. McGee with a steal. And here's Doncic outside. Claxton with a rebound.
I'll tell you, this has not been his game, and he's making it worse with shot selection like that. Dorian Finney-Smith give him the opportunity with a big-time delivery.
Irving, pass to McGee. Outside for Green. Doncic with it. Pass to Irving. Wood outside. Here's the 3. Connects from downtown. And the Mavericks lead by 6.
Great finish. What a setup. Terrific ball movement there.
Here's Green. Irving. Can't get the tip in. And Brooklyn has possession. To the middle. Out to Bridges. And it's going to be a 3-second call. Two seconds separating the shot clock and the game clock. Irving for 3. Drills it from deep. And now a 9-point Dallas lead.
Well, you know you're going to see some great ball handling when Kyrie is on the floor. Nice finish.
Brooklyn calls timeout. They're losing by 9. 16 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Guys, your thoughts?
A lot to talk about here, but hey, this game is likely out of reach.
Well, maybe it could wait until after the game because this one is over.
And the Nets miss again. Pass to Doncic. From the arc. Basket is good. Nice setup from Irving.
Man, that is ridiculous range from Luka Doncic. Yes, step across half-court line, I'm in my range.
From deep. No good. And so Dallas takes this one by a big margin. This one was a fun one to watch.